Hey all, today I want to talk about my new favorite 22 long rifle ammunition and why it's my favorite. Let's get into it. Now if you like this content, like, sub, shares, all that good stuff, I really appreciate it. Also down below, coupon codes and merch to help support the channel. So what are we talking about today? Today we're talking about the fact that about a year or so ago, maybe more, I did a video talking about how Federal Automatch was my favorite 22 long rifle ammunition because I found it to be fairly accurate and reliable in a lot of my firearms. Between my wife and I, we have quite a lot of 22 long rifle firearms, and finding one ammunition that cycles reliably and is accurate in all of them, it can be kind of tough. So I had found that to be one of the best choices. Since then, I've had some stuff that hasn't liked it, and I'll talk about that a little bit. And I found something I think is even better. Now, I still think Federal Automatic is a decent selection for semi-autos, especially. But what a couple of guns that I had started giving me some issues. So I have a Walther PK SN22 that it really did not like auto match, and it ended up being that basically the auto match did not have enough oomph to cycle the slide. And doing some research online, found out that that gun can be kind of finicky and likes really strong 22 long rifle ammunition. So I actually tried a couple different ammunitions, and I settled on the one I'll talk about here in a sec. But the other gun that was having issues was my Ruger Mark IV Competition. I started to get like some failures, like failures to eject, stuff like that. Basically, just minor issues, nothing crazy, but it just wasn't as reliable as I knew it could be. So, after doing some research, my wife was actually the one who said, "Hey, you should try Remington Golden Bullets." I'd used Remington Thunderbolts a long time ago, and I found that they were reliable in my 1022, but I couldn't get them to run in my AR-7 or my Browning Buckmark or anything else reliably. For whatever reason, they just didn't function. I think it's because they were lead nose. That might be part of it. But that's when I kind of made a transition away from Remington over to Federal. And I've used Federal for probably like 10 years at this point. So, I've had really good luck with it. But funny thing is, I'm now switching back to Remington again. But instead of the Thunderbolts, the Golden Bullets. And I found them to be very reliable. Funny thing was, I was at the range with actually those two guns, my Mark IV Competition and my PPK S22 long rifle, and I had brought Golden Bullets with me to run in the PPK. I had auto-match to run in the Mark IV because I have more auto-match than I did Golden Bullets at the time. And that's when I really started, paying attention, realizing, hey, this thing's kind of jamming quite often, actually. So, let me try some of these Golden Bullets since they run so good in the PPK. And lo and behold, it fixed the issues. So at this point in time, I would say that if you're looking for a absolute most reliable 22, check out the Golden Bullet. Give it a shot. Maybe it's not for everybody, but honestly, I'm pretty impressed with the performance. I'm pretty impressed with the fact that, it cycles pretty good. It seems fairly accurate in a lot of the guns I've tried it in. And it seems to have a little more punch than the auto match, which is nice. And I think the oomph of the rounds is kind of a lot of the problems with a lot of these semi-auto 22s is it's not so much that they're just, junky or anything. It's that they need a certain amount of oomph to manipulate the slide and cycle the action and all that. So, if you're looking for a 22 long rifle that's reliable, give Golden Bullets a try. And let me know down below, what do you use? Do you use Golden Bullets? Have you had any good luck with them? And if you're using Auto Match, have you noticed recently that they're not as reliable? Because that's kind of what I picked up on a little bit. That just some of the newer batches I've got, they're just not as reliable as some of the older stuff. So put down below what you think, and have a good day.